Quentin Doomsday Watson, but unfortunately that fight did not happen. But now he steps up on, I believe, 4 days notice to take this fight against Blake Bridges.
We got some purge sirens going on. I think these guys are going to try to purge each other here tonight. Blake Bridges steps in on Cruz stepped in on short notice. Cruz is top tier in Griggs. He is contender. He could be a contender. The fight with Watson would have been insane. Look for him to put on a show.
Wow, he is. He's got the chin stuck out there. Wants everyone to know that he is in the building.
Yeah, he certainly does. And fun fact, Andruw Cruz actually has wins over both of the heavyweights who are fighting for the heavyweight title tonight.
He's out of the cave in Dunkirk, Indiana. 6'1", 220 pounds. He's 2-1 when it comes to MMA. 2-0 in his kickboxing career. Oh, and he wants to hear the crowd.
Andruw looks ready to go.
Andruw Cruz looks like a big heavyweight, and he only weighs 220.
He really does, yeah. He is a very thick guy.
Very intense look on his face. He looks agile for a big guy.
Now he's just staring at his opponent. Urging him to come on out.
Bridge to get to the cage.
And Bridges looks happy to be here.
Blake Bridges from Terre Haute.
Two very different levels of intensity going on right now. As you mentioned, Bridges just looks happy to be here. Andruw looks like he is ready for war.
This is what I've never understood about this. Is like every time I fought, I never came out here not once smiling at people. I'm like, I'm gonna get hit in the face. It's not a fun time.
Yeah, Cody, and I don't know about you, but I've never been a big fan. So I've fought 3 times. I've never been a big fan of, I mean, I'll do it if the opponent wants to do it. I've never been a big fan of the blood touch once we're in the cage. I'm fine with all the sportsmanship beforehand, but once we're in there, I'm ready to go.
If you want to be a sportsman, you can catch me after the fight. I'm not going to touch gloves.
Buy you a beer afterwards. Yeah, if you want to be a sportsman, absolutely.
Yeah, keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Cox says, catch me outside.
Yeah.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Well, a few shouts of Cruz coming from the crowd as Andruw Cruz looks down on our broadcast position.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to want to blink. We are about to see a highlight.
This is going to be, I think this could define short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it looked like Andruw Cruz was trying to punch Tyler King here first.
Cruz and Bridges. Bridges from Terre Haute. Our 4th fight, the Stomping Grounds here in Terre Haute, Indiana on a Saturday evening.
Andruw comes out with that high guard. Nice low kick to start. Bridges surprisingly walking him down with his hands down.
Yes, indeed.
The whole cage moved on that, people.
Yeah.
Bridges weighs in at 266 pounds.
So what Cruz wants to make sure doesn't happen here is that Bridges is able to get him to the ground and get top mount. Otherwise, he's going to have 266 pounds to try and move around.
Guys, I'm telling you, Bridges is still smiling. He is still smiling.
Oh.
He comes face right in front of us, taking some blows.
Bridges is still smiling. He's a psychopath as well.
Absolutely. Cruz on
doing
top
a
of
good
Bridges.
job of controlling Bridges' arms there, so he can't get up.
Right in front of our broadcast location.
Peppering with punches as he stands up.
You can see the wrestling credentials of Cruz shining through here. He has good control on the cage.
Give Blake Bridges credit.
Oh, I think we're going to see a slam here in a moment.
First minute gone. There it is.
Nasty mat return from Cruz to put Bridges back on the canvas.
Repeated right hands.
Cruz did a great job of getting his hips up under Bridges to throw him to the ground. Now Bridges on his back. Cruz is going to look to get in the top mount here and finish this off.
Blake Bridges is in trouble. You called it, Tyler.
We got a mount from Cruz here. Bridges, it looked like Bridges was going to present his back for a moment.
Yeah, very surprised that Bridges seemed comfortable letting Cruz have the back there.
Well, he's smiling the whole time. Like, Bridges, I believe, was still smiling on the cage over here.
Yeah, I agree. When he was thrown into the cage directly in front of us, you could see the smile on his face.
Now, the biggest thing working for Bridges right now is that weight difference, but Cruz cinches in a guillotine. Bridges taps. Cruz gets the win on 4 days' notice.
Andruw Cruz.
a man on a mission. I guarantee we are going to hear some talk out of Cruz. He wants that heavyweight title.
So Cruz will go to 3-1. 1 minute remaining in round number 3. So Tyler, here once again, there is the takedown, and there's the stoppage.
Yeah, great job by Andruw Cruz. Obviously showed amazing wrestling there. We got to see a huge slam. Obviously, he's got a great ground game, big hands too. You know, credit to him for stepping up on 4 days' notice. Credit to Blake Bridges for still accepting the opponent. Obviously, a big weight difference here, but we were still able to see this happen.
And Bridges is still smiling, guys.
Cruz came out here, you've seen the wrestling credentials put on blast immediately. The mat returned insane. He looks like a muscular heavyweight. He's a lighter heavyweight. Crazy show out. Sounds like he has a lot of fans here.
You can see a guy in Cruz climbing to the next level for sure. He's playing to the crowd. Thanking the crowd. Andruw Cruz.
Andruw Cruz telling the crowd, I wouldn't be anything without you guys. Thank you. And he certainly put on a show for the fans in attendance tonight.
Posing for the winning picture.
So